Hi, Emma.
Hey,
Thank you for your time.
no problem.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Very well, thanks. We had a pretty good day. Um, so tell me your story.
Sure. So basically, I started working in sustainability like 4 years ago. I was working at Los Alamos National Laboratory in their waste minimization department, and it was awesome. I loved it, but it just working for the federal government is not really I don't know where I'm supposed to be in life. So I was kind of thinking about leaving that job, and but still really wanted to work in the sustainability field. And so I randomly got a call from Miles Pepper, and he was like, "Hey, I've got this idea for a collapsible straw. I'd love to talk to you about it." And we kind of just started collaborating and you know talking about it. And initially it wasn't really like we were going to go into business together, but the more we talked, the more it became kind of apparent that he needed my help, and I I offered a lot to the project. And so from there we just kind of decided to go into business together after only have met we only met for an hour once, and basically started like a completely remote business, and then launched the Kickstarter in April. We started talking in October of 2017.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That's kind of like my friend here, Jackie, who
Yeah.
just from my story over the course of my McDonald's, I told little bits and pieces of my story, which you probably know by now. And she's like, "Well, hey, I'm gonna make this kid famous. So hey, we're on our way. Let's see. Knock on wood. How can people buy it now? Your straw.
So our straw is only available at finalstraw.com. There are a lot of knockoffs right now, but ours is only being sold on our website.
Okay. So I spoke to my nurse from Leahy Clinic this
Mm-hmm.
morning, who I haven't talked to in almost 19 years, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you. You're okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Totally crazy. She's the one who told my mother when I was in the coma that I was in there somewhere. So she had my back.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. What, I don't really know your full story. Why were you in a coma?
Because I was a dumb 20-year-old kid drinking and driving. 103 on Route 2 said, "Oh, stink, that's my exit," and tried to take an exit and didn't make the exit. Got a traumatic brain injury. It's like shearing. My brain got all bonked around my head. Um,
Hmm.
and I was bad. Like I had no insurance. God bless Mass Health. Thank God Lady Clinic's right up the street. Luckiest guy I know. Again, I could write a book just of the reasons I'm luckiest guy you know. You know what I mean? Totally crazy.
Wow, how long were you in a coma for?
27 days. I was in my
Wow.
own coma for like 3 days. I started to come out of it, but my ICP was 60, so they induced me. Totally,
Yeah.
totally crazy.
Wow, that's nuts. So, how has your recovery been?
It's been okay. It was a long process. I did inpatient therapy, outpatient therapy, and then a third cognition, like for head injuries, at where I'd have to take a bus and a train and a bus. But it's been good. I'm here.
How long ago was the accident?
Good Friday morning of 2000, so like 18 and a half years.
Wow.
How else can other people help you with your
I think there's a few ways people can help us. First of all,
don't buy
uh,
stuff?
really just empowering. What we're trying to do as a company is empower the individual. So we really want people to feel like they are able to make a difference. There's so many massive problems in the world right now that I think it's really easy to forget that you can make a change.
The bug
And
mentality is what I call it. That we're all just bugs when we're working at McDonald's and Walmart and stuff. That it's like we don't mean anything. So,
yeah, exactly. So, we really want people to be empowered to make small changes in their life to minimize the amount of waste that they create. So, whether that's saying no to a 3 p.m. latte that you don't really need because it's in a single-use plastic cup, or maybe it's, you know, always bringing your cup around with you so you never have to use a single-use cup. There's a lot of things that we can do on a daily basis to reduce the amount of waste that we're creating. And by making those small changes, it gets your brain thinking differently. You start thinking about how to keep going and how to continue to make, you know, less and less waste on a daily basis and live more sustainably and in, you know, concert with the earth.
Yep. Genius.
Yeah, so that's, you know, I think that's why the straw movement has really taken off, because it is all about personal decisions and change. And you know, people are really fired up about this movement because it's kind of like finally they're being given a way to make a difference. And so we really want to continue to push people to or encourage people to you know, go above and beyond the straw, because even if we eliminate all the straws in the world, there's still going to be a massive problem, and we know that, and so, you know, it's kind of amazing to see how many companies have jumped on board with this straw ban. You know, Marriott, Disney, IKEA, you know, Alaska Airlines, the list goes on, and that's because of consumer behavior and consumer demand. We drive what these companies do. We drive how they behave. We drive what they purchase. We drive what they sell. And therefore, you know, by demanding better, by demanding change, we're able to change the world we live in. So,
like, you want to have the world be there still for my nieces and nephews and kids. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And, you know, the world will always be here, regardless of how poorly we treat it. But I think that, you know, we want a beautiful world. We want a world with polar bears. We want a world with, you know, manatees and whales and all the animals that are incredibly amazing and special. And, you know, they may or may not be here in 20 years.
Yeah, of course. It's crazy. Totally crazy. So thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for what you're doing.
No problem.
What is your website?
Finalstraw.com.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Great chatting with you.